後にふと君を思い出したあの日をなぞればなんとなくまた戻れそうになってなった遅い変わらない街並みと匂い変わった僕だけが見るへりくつ並べても踊れない日々をただただ嘆いた怖く春風が進むエイプリル僕は変わったエイプリル君は変わったいつもいつまでも続いていくような気がしていたことが奇跡のようになって必然のように別れて映画みたいにはいかない結末に僕だからでもない
All right. Hi. Hello, Mabuhay. This is Chris Lina, and welcome to this very special episode of Geek Clicks. I am just geeking out and very, very overwhelmed with what's going on. I'm high on caffeine, as well as our viewers. We are excited for this very special episode. But before that, just a reminder for everyone, if you want to be reminded of the or the live settings on Facebook, just go to Geek Clicks and like the page. And if you're watching this live, hashtag GeekClicksLive, and if you're watching this on replay, hashtag GeekClicksReplay. Right? Type that on the comment section because we are excited and we are curious if you're watching this on replay and or if you're watching this live. And most of you are high on caffeine, just like sorry. Grogu wants to be on camera as well. So yeah. That's good. All right, so let's watch or let's see the people who are watching. Most of these are the members of the Philippine Toy Photography Club. Hello, Chester Minoru. Thank you so much for watching. He's one of our avid viewers on the show, one of our most active members on PTPC or the Philippine Toy Photography Club. Let's see, Edong Espinosa, which will actually showcase his talent tomorrow. Let me add that to the stream. Tomorrow we have trending humor. Actually, later on tonight, in about 12 plus 7, that's 19 more hours, we'll go live and we'll check the humor of Edong Espinosa. We are interested because he has a lot of funny posts. Yeah, you can see me go online right now or go on pure English right now. Most of you may not be used to this one because there are subtitles anyway. Oh, hello again, Chester Minoru. Hello, Jordan Sabado. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, we are excited. Sir Gabo from Kamix, thank you so much. Janaski, he's also one of the people whose talent we're going to showcase in Diorama building. Thank you so much, Sir Gabo. Thank you. Oh, Toby, thank you so much for watching. Here we go. Yes, we are stoked. We are high on caffeine. Oh, thank you so much, Annalyn. Thank you for watching. We are hyped right now, sipping coffee. Woo. Most of the people are. And, well, I'm not just sipping caffeine. I'm also sipping beer. So thank you. I've been waiting to watch this. Yes. Cheers to people who are also drinking, like me, but I'm not gonna get drunk. It's my first can of beer. All right, so guys, we have a challenge, or we have a special prize that's gonna be that was donated by Prince Draco on Instagram, or us, Joff Villaruz, if you know him. Um, one of you is gonna win. One of our watchers is gonna win. Stay till almost the end, because we're gonna win. You are gonna win Super Saiyan Vegito Figurized Standard figure. So if you want to win this, just stay tuned, and we are gonna raffle it off by doing what we did before, the quiz time. So if you see this banner flash, it's time for you to get ready and answer it correctly. Okay, you get one chance, or at least the first one to get the answer correctly will win. Okay. All right. So we're not gonna wait any further, but we're gonna get into it. We're gonna introduce our very special guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. None other than the amazing Darais Prince. Hello, sir.
Hey guys.
All right. Hi. Good morning to you.
Morning.
I know that you're still eating your breakfast.
I just finished it. I was like, I have like make sure I looked presentable for the people.
Wow. So for those who didn't know, he went online. He was supposed to go online in about 15 minutes before our start time, and he's waiting for the delivery guy who got lost. He knew that you're gonna get it on camera, but that's why he got lost, perhaps. Yeah. But yeah, welcome. Thank you so much for it's an honor for us to have you guest in our show. And
the honor's all mine. You have to understand, like, it's weird because I didn't think that I had this worldly presence, and then a mutual friend of ours was like, "Hey, they want you on." I was like, "Okay, that's it. You don't have to XOX. If I got the time, I'll come."
Definitely. And actually, we had those. I just had mine packed, but we had those signature, your signature on the photos.
Yeah.
That Ryan, or as we know him, Kinesthetic, gave us. So most of the users, or most of our friends who are watching, would have them, or they do have them right now, and people are just excited. So
yeah, I mean, when you asked me if I could just sign some, I tried to sign as many as possible. And was like, "Hey, here you go, guys." I didn't,
You have a lot of fans here in the Philippines, especially in our group. We're huge fans of your work. Actually, most of the time, before we decide to buy, I can speak for most of us. Before we buy, your video would be one of the deciding factors, at least. Before we buy a figure, at least that's what I did with my DMC figure, 1000 Toys, Devil May Cry figure, Dante.
I love that Dante. I love that Dante.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so people are watching right now. Cheers, right? They are excited, stoked. They are really stoked. There you go. I love that figure as well. Is that actually, that's one of my questions, supposedly. Is that the latest purchase?
Yeah, this actually came in 2 days ago, and I waited because I was doing an unboxing podcast with my friend Toying Around, and I've been playing with this thing nonstop since. I didn't really get a chance to do much yet because I've been very busy prepping for some future secret projects.
Ooh.
So I've just been playing with stuff. So
cool.
When I get the free time.
Nice.
What is my latest toy purchase? Is that for me or for you?
That's for you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is one of them. I actually had a custom bike come in, and then this morning, before my breakfast actually came in, I got my Darkest Dawn Mezco 112 Collective Batman in. I didn't even get a chance to open that yet.
Cool. So people who are watching, you know what's coming up next in The Amazing's YouTube channel.
There's gonna be like 10 reviews in the next 12 days because there's Peter B. Parker, there's Black Manta, which I got in, which is awesome. I love this Black Manta. There's some Mythic Legions. There is a new custom bike that I had made. There's a bunch of stuff. So it's gonna be a lot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it all up very quickly, but it will go up eventually.
Exciting times indeed. Well, at least I can speak for myself that I really am excited, and people are as well. As you can see,
Yeah.
people are really, and we are starstruck. Actually,
No,
I'm trying.
starstruck.
I'm trying so hard to fight this geekiness in me. At least the excitement for me to host this show properly. I'll move on to my next question.
Sure. What's up?
Standard one, yeah. How did
Okay.
you come up with the amazing?
This is actually a very easy one.
Okay.
So it's a play on words. Instead of the THE amazing,
Yep.
it's D because it sounds similar.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just D amazing.
Okay.
But that's really all it is. It's a very simple
Okay.
one.
But is it D for your first name?
Yes, it just happens to work out that way. It literally just happened to work out like that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And okay, a thing that's standard, but we are indeed curious. When did you start collecting or shooting? It's a two-part question, but tell us more.
It's actually a three-part question because it's very funny.
Okay.
Originally, I was always doing it. This is before I knew the internet had other geeky people doing what we do. This is when the world was a lot smaller and Facebook wasn't the mega conglomerate that it is now. And I was just strictly on Instagram posting pictures of my toys. I was invited by someone to join the ACBA group, and from there I learned to get a lot better because before it was no dioramas. It was just me on tabletop counters posing toys, being crazy, and just doing crazy stuff. And then from there, when I went to ACBA, I actually learned a lot. I met a lot of good friends. They helped me get better to get to where I am today. And I don't think that without that process, I wouldn't be where I am now. So I was always doing it, but as far as like the YouTube stuff and shooting professionally, I think that it's probably been like the last 11 years. And because that's when I decided to make a YouTube and get better at what I do and do all the crazy things. So, yeah.
All right. So nice. It is indeed good to know the roots of this, and that's one thing that we admire. Your ACBA stuff, actually. So I'm not sure if that was the reason why you got invited, because you're one of the best that we look up to when it comes to posting. Yeah, I know that you're a modest guy and you're a down to earth guy. As what our common friend Ryan. Shout out to Ryan Gomez.
Shout out to Ryan.
What's up, Ryan? He's I'm not sure if he is asleep right now.
Ryan's asleep. He's an oldie, like we said. Ryan's an oldie.
Yep. Most of the people are. But okay, next question, perhaps. Do you have a holy grail in your collection?
As in one I own or one I don't own?
You own that you own.
There's a couple actually.
Okay.
So there's the original complete selection Cougar belt, which is a grail for me. Kamen Rider Eternal. I bought that upon release, and I bought two. I was smart. And I would have to say this one is a personal grail. These two actually, it's stuff by Old Boy. So it's my custom me head and now my custom Ichigo head. These are really personal to me, and I love these things.
So when, sorry, I'm just curious because I went through your work and I've seen these two. Were they given or did you have them commissioned?
The original Me Head sculpt was commissioned, but it turns out they gave it to me as a wedding gift / birthday present years ago. They were like, you know what, here, just it's yours. And then the Ichigo one is because they love Ichigo, so they just decided to be, yeah.
And in the comment section, actually, I've seen one of them who is very, very excited about Ichigo. I'm just looking for
sleeping. Unfortunately, he was up all night. So
he was up all night.
Yeah,
I see.
Riley's here. Riley's trying to get up on the desk, but I won't let him because he's been knocking things down lately. He wants attention.
That's why you mentioned that if he goes on camera, we'll just say hi to him.
Yeah, because he'll recognize voices. I'm like, in the box? What's in the box? So
cool. All right. So our comments. Let's just read the comments because our fans are very, very excited. Your fans, rather. Definitely, I always watch his plastic party. Dynamax.
Oh, it's Dyna Action. It's the Dyna Action line.
Dyna Action line. Okay.
Yeah. I think I have the box somewhere. The box is gigantic. Let me show you. See if I can help somebody.
Okay.
So yeah, the box is gigantic.
Ooh, that's a huge box. Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that small laugh. And people would recognize your laugh, your chuckle, your voice indeed.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so weird. I always forget about that. Like people recognize me like just by voice. So it's something that I don't normally
Hmm.
experience now because the world is in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah.
So I used to go out and people would recognize me by voice, and I'm like, no, that's not me. Nope, nope. But I realized you can actually recognize me. So you're gonna catch me.
All right. Well, we are huge fans, so it's eventually gonna happen. There's a question. Do you have a favorite SHF Kamen Rider of all time?
That's a tough one. Uh, I'd be lying if I didn't say Kuga. I'd be a
Okay.
whole liar. But I, because I'm scared to play with it, you don't see it as much. But I do love Eternal. It's a close second. So I'm gonna use Eternal this time
Okay.
because everyone knows the obvious answer is Kuga. But
All right.
but there's a lot of other good ones too. Like I've been playing a lot with the O's ones. I
Mhm.
really do enjoy Joker. Um,
Joker.
and as far as non Shinkeko Seiho, I really enjoy lately Omazeo, but the
Hmm.
build line is probably one of my favorites that are non-renewal.
Ah, I see. Okay. Well, people are one of the our members mentioned. I hope Jason B. Michael watching and this and enjoying the toy page, right?
Toy
Uh,
Pages and Manual. I've actually before I got on, I was texting both of them, so they'll
mhm.
probably come in and comment when they can.
Wow, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Well, nice one, Chris, and welcome. Uh, our one of our veteran members, Mr. Perry Chua, greets you welcome at least to the show.
Perry
Thank
sounds
you.
familiar. I think Perry follows me on Instagram. I think I've spoken.
Power. He is Power P. I'm not sure if you know him.
I'm
Power
not sure I
P.
know that one, but I may have spoken to him before. I recognize a lot of these names because I'm in a lot of the SH Figures groups, like Malaysia, Philippines, and I try to go in and post when I can, but I always forget. It's why I left a lot of groups. I felt like I was just neglecting groups and I didn't want to. But I
Mm.
stay in those groups because a lot of the times I know that the world is still small, especially
Yep.
now. So I try to go in and post when I can, but I really don't like Facebook anymore.
But at least we have Instagram, right? To see
Yeah.
your work.
But I do want to interact with you guys. So don't think I'm leaving you guys out. It's just Facebook is a whole cluster. It's a mess now.
It is really. But since we're into toys, we're spreading positivity, right?
Yeah, that's the
Um, okay, this translates to the one of the veteran members. Wow, that's a nice one. Is that a custom?
This is a modeling support goods sword. I use a lot of these with
Yeah.
my custom me to create more custom stuff.
And we'll get into your custom stuff in a few. Okay.
Okay.
Right. We'll just see. Dubai is awake. One of my friends from Dubai is watching with us. Thank you so much, Leng, for
Hey,
watching.
how are you?
And Gabo Vitales. Well, these are more Filipino comments, which will just flash in the because we have a lot of comments really that's coming on. They're really stoked. That's what you can see.
Yeah, I'm glad, man. Everybody, I'm trying to make everybody happy today.
And
I'll try to answer
they
as many comments as I can today with you, and we'll stay on and make everybody happy. If they're gonna stay up for us, let's stay up for them.
perfect. Thank you so much. And
No problem.
they're waking up Ryan Gomez as we speak right now. And people just woke up to watch, and you're just in time. Uncle Ryan Gomez wake up. They're calling him uncle because most of the veteran members or the first members of Philippine Toy Photography are past 40 or at least near their 40s. So that's why
It's okay.
it's beyond toys. Actually, this is a part of my question line. Good catch, Toby. I have a banner for that. What is your favorite toy line?
Ooh,
You have one?
I don't think
Or
I
at
have.
least your top three, perhaps.
I don't think I have favorites because you know, as you grow and you change, lines change with you. Like for instance, it used to be I only collected SH Figuarts. Now I literally collect 40 different lines because I like what complements each other. You know what I mean? For instance,
Mhm.
I have this kit bash I made for Conan. This is a I don't know if you
Ooh.
guys can see this. Ooh, my lighting is all terrible today. I don't know what's going on. But this is a Mezco King Kong head on a NECA King Kong body with a custom cape. Also, he could fight Conan. But it's not one line, it's three different things. So I just stopped doing the whole favorite line thing and I do
Yeah.
what works for me. So
Ah,
that's all it
okay.
is now.
Nice.
I
And
stopped looking at
that.
boundaries, you know?
Hmm. All right. Well, that's actually a good tip, at least for people who want to get into custom toys or custom toy lines. And we have Ryan Gomez. He's already awake.
Ryan!
What's up, D? uh,
Ryan,
okay.
I miss you. We
Uh,
have to go off a beer when you come back to New York in like 2 years when everything is okay.
we hope so. Yeah, hopefully, right? There's a question. And how do you get inspirations when you are going to do like a shot? Do you have the concept first, or do you do it on the fly?
It's a little bit of on the fly for me. Like it's weird because like as I'm playing with this, I get ideas. You know what I mean? And then
Uh
people are
huh.
like, well, what the hell is this? Well, this is a custom sword and shield combo that I'll get ideas. I'll play around. As you saw, he was posed up with the sword. And then I'll
Yep.
go, well, what would I do with this? How would I hold this sword? And then I'll like take concept pictures. And then from there, it kind of just snowballs into something gigantic. A lot of the times, I post a lot of stuff at night. I'm looking around like, what do I have around me? But it's because I'll post a lot of stuff at night. And then I'll come
Mhm.
back the next day with ideas because I thought on it and I'll have a bunch of
Mhm.
stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's actually a good one. Sometimes these ideas get into your head, but what I'm curious about, in line with that question,
Did I lose you? You froze. What just happened?
yeah, sorry, I think my connection glitch. So, but I'm back. Wow, that is your custom figure, right?
No, this one
Or
is just the Mezco blade.
oh, that's
But I
Blade.
left this
Okay,
posed up last night. So
cool. That's nice. I'm just geeking out right now with all of what I'm seeing. But in line with that question, I guess when you're posing a figure, what goes into your head, like especially that blade? Let's talk about that blade figure. Well, what poses would you do with it, or what comes into your mind when it comes to moving it around?
I read a lot of comic books, a whole lot of comic books.
Ah,
So a lot of times people will take their media from stuff like TV shows and movies. Mine's come from comic books. So I've read a lot of
mm,
Blade books. So he's joined the Midnight Suns. He's now a part
mm,
of the Avengers. He was teamed up with Ghost Rider for a long time. And most of the time he's chasing Dracula, but he also teamed up
mm.
with Morpheus. So you get certain hand movements, certain gestures, certain comic book covers you'll see where you can do stuff like this and it becomes second nature, you know?
Okay,
But then,
nice.
you know, Blade is also used to jumping at vampires and using stakes and stuff like that. So
Mm.
if we pose that up now, I'm gonna use the gun here just with it in the same pose. But let's
So,
say
guys,
I
yeah.
had a stake hand.
Mm.
This is him already jumping at, you know?
Oh, nice.
It's because he used a stake hand, but this is
Uh,
him. This would be him normally just jumping at it. You would use two hands, obviously, but
yep.
let's say the gun was in another. Now you can point the gun in another direction, and now you can set up an army builder shot of him versus a bunch of vampires.
Wow. All right. So I guess what we want to drive here is know the figure, at least read comic books or the background of the figure. That would help you a lot.
That's a tough thing because I know not everybody has the capacity to sit down and buy a bunch of
Hmm.
comics and read them all the time.
Yeah.
I think you should study your source material, not necessarily just read comics, but study
Okay.
your source material. I
Hmm.
think it helps you go a lot further with your posing when you even know just the basic mannerisms of a character.
Hmm.
You know,
I see.
everybody knows that Spider-Man wall crawls, but you know, does everybody know that Spider-Man was at one point left-handed, but they changed it to right-handed? You know,
Ah,
you know,
okay.
once he got his powers, he became ambidextrous. Little things like that, where it's like that's why he can use both hands. That's why he can mix max the crossing. There's a lot of things that you just like you do.
I see. Okay, so guys, study your source materials. So when posting, that would help you a lot. Okay. All right. Ryan was making a diode. That's why he was inactive a moment ago. And so is Romel Francisco, one of our diorama makers here in the Philippines as well. I'm
Oh,
not sure what Ryan Gomez is what or wants to get from you, but give me.
right. Hit me up
He says.
later. I'll give it to you.
All right. Jethro, all right, says
Jethro,
hi,
hi. I know Jethro.
Jody.
Jethro, I know.
Oh, amazing. Well, the amazing. All right. Toby, sharing this on my Facebook wall so people can watch this once in a lifetime moment. Yeah, we might not have this
That's
the
not
next
true.
time.
I'll come back on again.
Oh, nice. So, guys, you've heard it from the amazing. He's going to come back next time,
Yeah.
hopefully. Okay. So,
If time permits, I'll come.
perfect. All right. Hopefully, we can find another time for that.
Yeah.
What character do you look forward to in getting an action figure? Is there such thing?
Yeah. There's stuff I want. When you put me on the spot, I always forget though, because that's how the brain works. But it was somebody I was talking to with a friend yesterday, and I was like, I would love this in action figure format, but we just don't have it yet. And it's crazy because it's like stuff that Marvel Legends can do, but it's just not done. So I'm hoping somebody does it. Like, I'm still hoping we get a Kyle Rayner from Mezco. I would absolutely love that because I love the John Stewart, I love the Hal Jordan, and I want to finish my Earth Lanterns. So I want Kyle and I want Guy Gardner. Excuse me. I'd actually like Saddam Yat, the Green Lantern, but if we're just moving away from other stuff, like I definitely want Virgil from 1000 Toys.
Mhm.
I want a modernized Miles Morales from Mafex. I want a Quasar from anyone. I love Cosmic Marvel, and I just don't think we get enough Cosmic Marvel stuff. So when we get stuff from Marvel Legends, I'll pick it up, but usually I'm left a little lackluster with it. But it's fine because we're still getting something from it. But I definitely want more Cosmic Marvel. So that means stuff like you get Quasar, Philavel, Venus Vel.
Okay. So hopefully we can get those soon. Well, from what we've been getting a lot, right? From at least from Marvel Legends. I'm not sure if you are a huge fan of Star Wars, but
I'm a
the
fan.
Black Sea-
I won't say I'm a big fan as other people, but I am a fan.
Cool. But yeah, I mean myself, I'm just a fan of the Black Series, which have been improving over the years, at least the past year or so, a couple of years. Yep. And people, what past 40? I guess he's talking about the age we call veterans. I can't stop watching your photos and videos. How do you manage your time? That's a good question. How do you?
Very poorly.
Very poorly.
Um,
Do you get enough sleep as well?
I'm an insomniac, so I don't sleep much.
Okay.
Even last night, I was up off and on, so I think I got like 4 hours max. Yeah, I do a lot. I'm trying to be better about that because as you get older, it gets harder to recover from that. So I'm trying to be better about it. A lot of my time is spent. It's weird now because unfortunately I'm not working. So what I do is I'll spend like one day working on something, another day looking for work, one day working on stuff, one day working. So I balance it out. The video part is a little difficult because I keep telling people that's actually the toughest part is working on videos. The setting up the videos, making them look decent, having all the stuff for size comparison, that stuff takes hours to set up for you guys to see like a 20-minute video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it kind of sucks sometimes because like I still get in my feelings about it because it's like I want this to get the views because I put in the work, but at the same time it doesn't get the views. So I'm like, it's a little discouraging. It is.
See.
But can't please everybody.
But that's true. But one thing I can guarantee, your fans are here for you. We are here to support you on your videos. And guys, if you haven't clicked the notification, I know that you are subscribed, but the notification button will help the amazing a lot. So
for all my For everybody that knows I'm not working, everybody send me $1. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. I would never ask you guys for money. I don't like doing that stuff.
That's probably that's one of the best things that we admire about you. Your humility. We can hear it at least from your voice. We can already see it on your videos. That's one thing that we love.
If you there's nothing wrong with being like, what's the word I'm trying to say? There's nothing wrong with being confident in what you do, but knowing that that same confidence gives you humility to know that others can be in the same place as you just as easy. So it's like I may be popular and successful with people now, but I know that tomorrow I could be nobody all over again. So I'm very humble about that. I try to keep the same attitude of whether I was rich or I'm poor. That way it doesn't matter. It's just it's just going to be the content of my character that matters.
Actually, that's something that's very, very good to hear. And that would, at least for the people, for the content creators, that's something that we can apply on our own lives as well.
Yeah.
So Jordan mentioned that this is why I listen to D when it comes to toy collecting, when it comes to different lines. So sorry, we are a bit delayed on the comments because it's a lot really, and we are talking about a lot of things. There's another question. Hey D, how much time do you spend on photographing? Well, the making videos, at least you already answered, but at least taking photos or setting up a photo shoot.
That's easy for me now. That comes like second nature. I won't lie. It takes me not long to do photos. Like photos is my favorite part. Like I get in the groove on that. So just last night I was like, where's my camera? I don't know where I put my camera at. Oh, here it is. So last night I was taking photos and just stuff like quick setups were very. Oh, I have the wrong memory card in. I can't show you guys. All right, I can't show you guys that, but I have some stuff on my phone. Hold on, I'll show you.
Okay.
I always try to upload to my phone later.
Well, Jerome or Janaski mentioned that it's just like watching you review live right now. That's a feeling.
So simple stuff like this that I'll go and try to set up. Oof. It's like I just wanted to enjoy simple, clean shots, you know? So I took a few with some variation.
Nice.
So you guys see what's happening.
Amazing.
Yeah. So the photos is hard for me because I very much enjoy that.
Nice. At least that's one thing that we really admire, that you also enjoy these things, geeking out photos, and the results are inspiring, at least for us. That we inspire. One of the comments mentioned, one of our members mentioned that now they want to take photos just by hearing you and feeling your energy, at least.
Somebody said thank you. Well, you can hear me, so thank you.
All right. So, ever consider Photoshop in toy photography? Good question.
That's a tricky one because it's not that I haven't considered it; it's that I don't know how. It's not that I haven't considered it. Literally, I have a friend who he always like he'll go and like he'll edit up my stuff. He's like, "Look what I did in Photoshop," and I admire that, but I have no idea how to do it. I don't even know how to edit my own photos. Like people always tell me, "Hey, like how'd you edit it to get this light?" I'm like, I just went and got lights. Like I don't know how to edit. Like I'm literally not even joking with you guys. I tell people all the time the only thing I know how to do is crop, and I don't even do that. And I just frame it all myself personally. Like I'll go out of my way and frame it. But I do know how to crop if the time comes for it. Like, but that's it.
And that's it. Okay.
If you ask me to change it to some other weird setting or I'm like, my hands are free. I don't know how to do any of that.
Okay, so most of the shots are straight out of the camera.
100% of them are straight out of the camera.
Shoot. Okay, I'm just stoked on what I hear right now because I sometimes adjust, or most of the time I adjust the brightness, if ever.
No, I shoot manual, so that I have to literally do everything in camera because I shoot manual. So that means I change my lights each picture. I don't know if you saw the variations in the shots, but that was me.
Yeah, we do.
Just changing the lights. That was it. So like I changed the height, where I'm at, because I don't shoot with a tripod either. The only tripod I use is for shooting videos. When I'm shooting on my camera, it's all freehand. That way I can get whatever angle I want. So if I'm going to shoot you guys right now, right? With my lens, how I would do it is that's how I shoot.
So multiple angles.
So now I have you guys.
That's nice. Okay, so multiple angles in one session. Okay, since it's second nature to you, that would come easy at least, and it would take less time than the videos, right?
That's why.
Now
Yep,
we're
that's why.
But it got us curious. What's your favorite gear? Favorite lens, camera, and probably lights. If you want to share that.
Yeah, I share this stuff all the time. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
I look at this point. I know some people use it so they can learn. So copying until you can learn to do your own thing is fine. Just don't copy forever because you don't want to become stagnant. I don't know if you guys noticed, but my style has changed gradually over the years. Why? Because I don't want to be caught in the same style forever and ever.
Cool.
So this is my Nikon D5300. This is my camera that I got after I literally broke my 5100 for taking so many pictures. Hopefully this one doesn't do that. My two favorite lenses are the same lenses I use on everything. My manual 50 and my 18 to 55. So I don't shoot anything more than this. I do have two other lenses that I do not use. That is a 70 to 200 and that's a 35. My 35 is for taking portraits at home of just my cats and my wife. So
Okay.
These are my lenses that I use. As far as lights go, okay, this one is why it's tricky because I used to shoot with these two overhead lights that you'll see here. I no longer use these for photos. I only use these for my videos. So, but they do have protectors. This buffers out light. This is very important, right? But I do have a stage light, and I just got a new one. But if we're talking about stuff like stage lights and little mini lights, so I use ring lights. And it's like I explained to my friends, and I did it in another podcast, and I'll do it here for you. But these give me my color backgrounds, my stage lights. These are Proline Venue. Oop, there we go. So this is Proline Venue. I have these. I have 3 of these now, but I only use 2. But I have 3 because I was trying out new stuff. And as far as this goes, I'm going to show you how I get down with this so you guys can see what I do. And it's a great example. So let's plug them in, and you guys can see my process.
Yeah.
If I'm taking too long, let me know. I'll stop.
That's fine. But now this is just exciting for us and unexpected. But I'll highlight you again.
Okay, so power on. Ooh, bright. Ooh. So, right? See how bright this is?
Yep.
This will be the intensity of your light, but I'm actually going to turn it down like I always do. So let's turn this bad boy down. You can also change the type that it is. This is also very important to capturing your mood, right? If you want it bright white, you can have a little fluorescent or off-white. Any one of these are fine, right?
Okay.
When it's facing towards you, you'll actually get a lot of shadow the closer you get. I mean, it's facing opposite of you, sorry. When it's facing towards you, you see how much light it has? It lights the entire area evenly. This is why it's very important. But if I pull it off to the side, now I'm creating shadow. This is how you create a certain mood. See?
Nice.
But on me, even light, but it sets mood and shadow based upon what the light can't touch. Very important stuff.
Yep.
And ironically, I learned this from my wife watching her makeup tutorials.
Oh, amazing. And because they use ring lights, right? On makeups.
Yeah, because you get to see all your stuff evenly. But you don't always have to use ring lights. You can actually use tons of other different lights. You just need to make sure that it's always even.
Even. All right. Okay, so guys, if you're gonna take something from this, even lighting, it really helps a lot. But if you want,
and if you don't have even lighting, that's because you're changing the mood. So lighting from the left-hand side is called left stage lighting. Lighting from the right-hand side, right stage lighting. If you want it from the background or foreground, all these different things will help change a shot completely. Shooting light from the foreground, bright portrait style. Shooting light from the background, those moody detective like noir style. So it does change the entire style.
Change. Okay. Nice. These are really great to know. And I hope Perry Chua's wait also watching because this is something that he would also tell us from this because one of the things that we admire from our members, we contribute these about these things, but at least we also heard different things from what you mentioned, added things, new things like at least a foreground, background stuff, and what mood would it create for us.
Yeah.
Comic books are a definitely great source, the art style to emphasize. So Christian is also agreeing with that. A lot of people here to say bye bye to their money because of you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
We
I mean,
call it
my shirt says enabler, so you should know better. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
we call this lason or poison in English. So it's sort of poisoning.
I'm a good kind of poison. I'm a good kind of poison. Yeah, you heard Riley. He was actually meowing in the background because he wants to get up here.
Yay. Oh, MP Noble is one of my close friends is watching as well. Yes, thank you so much for watching. What will be your favorite female action figure? It's a good question from Toby who collects female action figures.
I don't collect many, and it's not because I don't want to. It's just because
Yeah.
the characters I like don't get figures. But I love Red Sonja. I wish there was a very good figure of her, but there's not. Then there is characters like I have a very good Black Widow. The SH Figuarts Black Widow is actually really good. I would love a lady from Devil May Cry or a Trish. I would love those two. But if I did have to pick a female action figure that I like, it would be the Mythic Legion's Cassia. Probably one of my favorites.
Cool. Nice. All right. Okay. So stand by, guys. That could be the question in our quiz later on. We'll see. But we'll see. Next, comic book and a lot of scale figures, great for copying poses. One of the things from Christian, who's gonna also come into our show. ML should make a Quasar figure seriously.
I would love a Quasar, man. I'd love Quasar.
Hopefully,
we still haven't even gotten Marvel Boy. Like I love Marvel Boy, and we still haven't gotten the proper one of Novar.
And they're still hoping for Virgil.
I'm pretty sure that's coming.
Oh wow, Miriam from our Star Wars squad. Thank you so much for watching. Wow, a lot. This is so far. I haven't checked it yet, but this should be would be the best interactive show, or it would have the biggest amount of interaction. So thank you guys for watching.
You did that.
Now you did that.
I didn't do anything.
So at this point, it's a bit long, but it's hard having insomnia, and I got 1-2D saying when it comes to setup videos, I got a channel too, and in doing a lot of scenes footage, it ain't easy. But hey, it's at the end of the day, it's still worth it, right?
I would love to do more behind the scenes stuff. It is just hard because I right now I'm working on a lot of secret projects, and I just don't want any of that stuff seen, so I can get in trouble.
Cool. Oh, we're curious what these are, but I know that we can't ask what it is. Yep. He's got a new lighting technique. Oh, by Ryan Gomez.
Ryan, you need to make me some more dials so I can take more pictures of them.
Yeah, hopefully, right? Very nice. They're excited about the tips that they're hearing. D makes people buy figures even they don't know what they wanted with his reviews. From
I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
How much water should we drink?
That's a tricky one because it depends on where you are, like geographically. Like I recommend a gallon of water if you want to help lose some weight. But there's also something called water poisoning where you can drink too much water.
Oh yeah.
So I would say see a nutritionist first. See if you're okay to drink a gallon of water a day. Slowly work your way up to it. But I think the natural would be a half a gallon to keep your body hydrated, especially because you guys live in a humid place.
Yep.
Yeah. So half a gallon would be okay.
Half a gallon. So guys, drink your water about half a gallon. I didn't think that you would answer that, but thank you.
Yeah.
You're the reason why I buy toys, and same with along with others. Really, me a heavy Photoshop user retreated back in a dark corner.
There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't know how. I keep telling you, I just don't know how.
That is true. I use Photoshop for my backgrounds. Being able to shoot it without editing is pure talent. We
Thank
agree, really. Straight out of the camera is really one of the prides of being a photographer, right?
Yeah.
How many extra rice should we eat to get these shots? Because rice is popular here in the Philippines, right?
Oh,
And we
really?
don't. Yeah, actually, almost every meal we have rice, or every meal we have rice. So.
Oh, so cut back to a quart, man. Rice absorbs all that water. Like you guys, oh, I don't understand. That's crazy. Rice and water, man, that's an easy way to put on extra weight real fast.
It is. It is. That is
Easy way to
true.
put on extra weight.
And people are really shocked about me included. Everything is in camera and no tripod, and we're not worthy.
Yeah, no tripod. Like my tripod is used. Hey, this is so funny. Hold on.
Go ahead. Yeah.
This is my tripod, right? As you can see, my tripod has a tripod attached to it, so I can put my phone where I record my videos. Otherwise, I don't use this damn thing. I don't use this.
Wow. That's nice. So do you? Well, this is a personal question. Do you shoot in high? What do you call this? High shutter speed.
It's adjusted every time. But
Yes.
when you shoot manual, the shutter speed is automatically high
Yeah.
to capture anything that you may need. But I can change it at any time. Like right
So you-
now, it's my lens is retracted. Let me switch back. Right now it's 1/30. F-stop is 4.2. My ISO is 400.
Okay. Wow, it's a high shutter speed. Nice.
Yeah.
So you must have a great lighting, if that's the case.
Well, yeah, that's what the ring lights are for. Like I said, depending on the mood.
All right. All right. So okay. Sorry, I'm being.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
being
Actually, there is one I can show you. Good
Okay.
example. Because I took these last night. Speaking of my just testing out the Gorilla stuff. See?
Nice.
And then what else was there? Oh, actually, no, this is the right camera. I could show you some stuff.
All right.
I'm sorry, this is like memory card, I should say.
Cool.
But
And
but I was messing
Ryan
around with
commented, yeah, just like a Victoria's Secret photographer, huh?
he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Cool. Oh, nice.
What else is there? I'm trying to show you stuff with different lighting so you guys can see
Yep.
what I'm talking about. Oh, actually, I've never even posted this one, so you guys can see this one.
Nice.
Completely different lighting.
It's exclusive, guys. Cool.
See it.
All right. So you have the settings over there, ladies and gentlemen. Cool.
Yeah, I shoot raw too. That's the other problem. So my files are gigantic.
Nice. Okay. So with RAW, you don't edit them as well. I mean, even if you're shooting RAW, that's wow.
No edits. All done.
Wow. And yes, this is something that we really admire. Very talented and very humble. So really,
I do my best. I think I'm humble, but I don't think I'm talented. I think I work very hard.
cool. Yeah, at least we really appreciate that that we get inspired because it really is easy for you to just brag about how talented you are, or at least, but we see that you are very humble. But even though a lot of people look up to you.
Again, when people call me talented, don't tell my wife because she'll beat me up. She wants me to embrace that and do that more, but that's just not who I am. I think that I work very hard. Talent is something that I think it's an innate thing, but I wasn't very good at it in the beginning, so I worked very hard to get here. So it's more like an acquired skill that I've honed as opposed to talent.
I see. That's okay. Well, that's very, very good to hear, and it inspires us more. Well, at least to grind more. And Okay, D, I'm gonna bring you some Shopee lights when I get back there.
I don't know what that is,
China,
but I'm here for it.
cool. These are China lights that work well. A great bang for your buck. One thing
Okay.
I can say. um, oh my God, demo by D. Yes, I was speechless in the background. Jethro was right. Ring light.
Yeah, I use ring lights. I never said I didn't.
That's true. I love your collab with Jason Michaels from
Oh yeah,
Artsy.
we had a good time doing that live. I think he kept it on his page, so please go check it out on Jason B. Michael's Instagram. It should be there.
Okay. So guys, check it out. In Ring Light Gang from Jethro.
Ring light gang.
Yeah, Ring Light Gang. Ring Light plus Ulanzi. Actually, I have one that's lighting up this mood right now, which you can change the mood color.
Yeah, I love those. I have a little one here at my desk too.
Cool. Nice. He's definitely correct. We're learning so much from D. And yeah, even though we don't ask questions, you provide these free tips and great tips. Oh, thank you so much, Andrew, a friend of mine who I worked with before. He calls himself Batman, even though in class.
Hey, my wife does the same thing. That's her nickname, Batman.
Nice. Sidelight emphasizes the anatomy of a person's body and definitely a good technique. These right on the money. So he's the one that I was talking to you about. Who Tito Perry is one of the people who is people that we look up to locally when it comes to lighting. So that's why he's one of the geek outs or the one who geeks out when it comes to lighting.
All right, so give me Perry's Instagram. I'll go follow him.
That's Power P, actually. Power P.
Let me look that up.
That's I don't know if that translates well in English though. Power P.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And speaking of English and Filipino, Rafi, one of our admins and one of our great photographers locally.
Hey, I've spoken to Rafi before. That name seems familiar.
Yeah, it's photography.
Okay. Okay.
So that's his Instagram handle. Do you know any Filipino word?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. All right. Probably Ryan will tell you a few.
Ryan taught me one before and I forgot it because I think it was a curse word and I was laughing. But
so Toby, Red Sonja, probably. I used to not buy a figure until I watched your reviews. This was before everything needed to be pre-ordered.
At this point, dog, just pre-order everything and cancel what you don't like. It's just way too much. It's just way too much at this point. I just don't want people paying aftermarket prices.
So this is Ryan telling in Filipino that he told you a Filipino word.
He did. That's something I remember one. I just don't remember what it is.
So Ryan probably said you should send a message later on. We're almost at the top of the hour, but I hope that you don't mind. We read the comments and proceed more.
Go ahead, man. I got a little bit more time. We could go a little longer.
Yeah. All right. So guys, stay tuned. All right. We haven't gone to our next part of the raffle yet, or the Q&A. Oh, hi there. So everybody say hi.
There's Riley being Riley.
Yeah.
You know,
Riley. So cute on camera. There's a question. Do you have any thoughts on WandaVision? I'm not sure if you are a fan, but do you have any thoughts?
I have a lot of thoughts, but I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
People are gonna watch this, and if we talk about it, that's not right for them to that, you know.
Yeah. We don't want to rob them of the feeling of being stoked when they watch
this week's episode. I don't want to rob anybody of that.
Thank you. And he covers all the essential things to cover in an action figure, and his voice to me lets me forget the video I'm watching.
Oh, well, thank you for enjoying. I don't know what it is, but I think my voice changes when I get into review mode because I want to make sure it's I don't want to get too excited. I don't want to get too mad. I think I just want to present something to you with factual information, you know? So the voice changes. I didn't realize until a lot of people told me that the voice does change. So I guess it's come up a lot here when I'm like doing the light stuff with you guys.
Mhm.
I realized some people, I saw a few of the comments and people were like, oh, his voice. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So I realized my voice may change when I'm in review mode, and I apologize in advance.
Actually, that's something that we admire as well because we feel the energy on your reviews. Yeah, I idol means he inspires you. I need a master class from you soon. I totally forgot what I learned from in the past master class when it comes to lighting.
Well, I want to teach classes because
Yeah.
it would help me right now because I'm
Yeah.
not working. But at the same time, I don't want to charge people. But it may come to the point where I may have to charge people. So we'll see what happens.
Hopefully, we can make it work, guys. So it's just mutual us helping each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can make it work. So
I
I
don't
can
think I
help.
would charge a lot. It probably would be like $15 a person. I would take in like this, and I would teach you guys what I'm doing as I do it.
So Ryan, let's hopefully we can talk about this and the admins as well. So thank you so much. Thank you for being open to that opportunity.
Yeah.
Mesco projects, lol. That's Jethro.
Yeah, Jethro knows what's up.
Okay, nice. Hi, the amazing. Just saying, you're my favorite toy reviewer. Even if I only collect DC stuff, I watched all of your vids.
Oh, well, thanks for watching. And since you only collect DC stuff, here's a John Stewart for you. John Stewart.
Nice.
Do.
Cool. All right. So your posing is also a big inspiration for me. Thank you. Yeah.
That's my favorite part.
Cool. You're my go-to reviewer before I buy toys. Same with anyone. The golden voice of toy reviews.
Nah, more like the bronze voice. The bronze voice.
Calorie counting. Is what he mentioned. Toby's a fitness instructor, so he was talking about the rice.
Yeah, he knew what I was talking about. Yeah, it is a lot of calories. Trust me.
It is. This episode is a huge treasure for us, part of toy photography community here in the Philippines. In the best episode, damn, I'm geeking out that much. Cool. Oh, you have a lightsaber. You have 1, 2 here as well.
Yeah, I've had these things for years, man. I love how the batteries stay alive. Oh,
sorry.
No, don't drop it.
No, I didn't. But this is cool. Nice. Is that one of those chopsticks?
No, this is actually the modeling support goods beam saber / lightsaber. I've had these now for like 5 years. The batteries are still strong.
Nice. So are they replaceable batteries?
They are not replaceable. They have just very strong batteries.
Nice. Cool.
You turn it off.
Chris Lina is happy. Yes, I am, and as well as our members. That's dang that Godzilla shot. So, do you adjust your colors in post processing? We answered this already.
Yeah, I don't know how to edit. Everything is in camera.
Yes, SOOC. Straight out of the camera. Ordering ring lights in Shopee now. Shopee's like our eBay or Amazon here in the Philippines. But China's real and near, so we get a lot of bang for the buck stuff.
That's what's up, though. Good.
Yeah. Very positive person. That's why he's amazing.
Oh,
yes, he's the amazing. Ulanzi, yes. That's one of our favorite brands really here. Ulanzi #1. He's a very down-to-earth person guy, and I mean that from Ryan Gomez. And I know
Ryan's telling the truth because Ryan actually has met up with me now. Well, it would have been 3 or 4 years in a row now, but Ryan comes around every year. We usually hang out very briefly and talk. So when things get back to normal, we're gonna fix that.
Hopefully. And we hardly see you shooting or reviewing 1/6 scale. Is there a reason for that?
I just don't show off everything I have. It's actually pretty difficult to do that. I do collect Hot Toys 1/6 scale stuff, but not as much as I used to. Like I used to have this top row up here used to be my 1/6 scale stuff, and then I sold a lot of it. But it's not that I don't have 1/6 scale stuff. It's honestly because I don't have any dioramas for it. So I feel like I can't make them look good. But I do enjoy them still.
Cool. All right. Just not showing it off, right?
Yeah.
outside of photography and reviews, what do you do to make you sure that you don't burn yourself out, or do you even burn yourself out?
I burn out all the
Because,
time. I'm like
okay.
a dead star sometimes. To be honest, it's tough because a lot of people think that I do this full time because I want to, but I do it full time because I'm a very nice person and I don't know how to say no. That's really what it is. And my wife gets mad about that all the time. So I'm doing more steps to take back my own personal time because a lot of times people will. It's weird because a lot of people here get upset when you don't answer them full time. Like I'm
Yep.
supposed to have the answers, even though I've presented this information multiple times. So it's a very thin line of, do I sound like an asshole even though I'm protecting myself, or do I keep answering these people and burn out? It's very difficult. So it's not easy.
Got it. Okay. So, I mean, I can relate, but I just want to, highlight your comments in here. And I would assume it is, right? It is hard to balance this one out, especially you as a person that we look up to. Probably that won't be good for your feelings when you hurt people.
Yeah.
I would assume.
No,
Yeah. There's actually a comment. This is more of on the Filipino word comment. Say mabuhay. The word mabuhay is sort of an hello or hi.
Mabuhay?
Mabuhay, yes.
Mabuhay.
So that's mabuhay. All right.
Mabuhay.
Can you say it one more time in solo?
Mabuhay.
Nice. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's hi or hello. And in our Filipino word, sorry, is paumanhin. All right, that's
Pahumanhin?
paumanhin. Yeah, probably it's
Pahumanhin.
yes, paumanhin.
Okay.
So sorry for the poison, perhaps.
It's all right. I'm present.
All right. You mentioned that you're not familiar with Photoshop or post process. Are you open to a collab? I can volunteer, says Ryan. Ryan De La Cruz.
It's not that I'm not open to it. I'm totally open to it. I just wouldn't even know how to go about it. Do I just send you a photo and because I don't know anything about Photoshop. I don't.
All right.
That's me. I don't know a single thing about Photoshop.
Cool. Riley. So sorry, we're a bit lagged on comments. Not a whole lot of video game based characters in your set. Any modern video game characters that you'd like to shoot?
I haven't played too many video games lately, and that's probably why. But you know what's crazy? I have the Crash Bandicoot stuff, and I've till this day I still haven't even had a chance to open it. I have the NECA Crash Bandicoot stuff, and I haven't even had a chance to open it.
Oh.
And I even have the God of War stuff. Again, this is all stuff like I've probably shot and just was like, okay, I'm just not posting it. There's like hundreds of shots and thousands of shots I'd never even post.
I see. Okay. Rafi is asking Ryan if the word that he told you starts with the letter K.
No, I don't think so. I would have remembered that, but I don't think so.
Okay. So people are excited about Riley. And Rain Fong. I learned a lot of posing from one of your videos. Be amazing.
I'm glad it helped you, man.
Yeah, you are an inspiration. I can't say it enough. It's a compliment. D, your voice is very soothing.
Thank you.
That Meowsels review is so pure.
Meowsels, man. I love Meowsels. Like when I did that team up photo with Meowsels and Ichigo, it was the best thing ever. I loved it.
I felt that energy. I felt that happiness with just you holding that figure in that review.
I had to review that Meowsels right away because it was something I literally saw and was like, this is so stupid, but I want it. I want this so bad. So I got home from Target and I'm like, you know what? I'm not waiting. I'm clearing the whole desk and we're going to get down to this right now. And I was just like, this is the most fun toy I've played with in like 6 months for no apparent reason. Because we have the gigantic muscle cat man. How could you say no to this? So it was just ridiculous.
That's true. And Jordan mentioned, I'm a cat person. I'm still looking for that cat, for a cat that looks exactly like Riley. Wow.
What for your own cat? You're going to steal my cat, basically? You're going to make a copy of him and just ship him over?
Clone? I don't know, Jordan. Watch out. But silly question from Jem. Why no theme song when you start your videos?
I didn't think it was needed. I get straight to the point. I think that's really what it is. I don't want to waste your time because you're taking the time to watch me. Therefore, I don't want to waste my time by making you watch a silly intro that I may think is funny. Even if I think it's funny, I'm still wasting both mine and your time. You're probably going to skip over it anyway, find it annoying at some point.
Probably, right?
So I just give you 4 seconds to let you know who I am. That's it.
All right. And that's more than enough. From Gabo, the pitch slightly changed when these totally love a figure he's reviewing. And we can feel that energy.
You know what? I would have never noticed that myself. I would have never noticed that myself.
And this is a part of the next question is one of my go-to questions. Are there any photographers that you look up to?
See, that's a tough question because these are all people I'm friends with. So it's people like, there are people who don't even photograph anymore, and I still look up to them. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's tough. You know what I mean? But there's a ton of people I admire. Like anybody that I'm actually following, I admire. Like there's Jason B. Michael. There's my friend KJ, a.k.a. Public Enema. He doesn't even shoot that often anymore, but one of my best friends, and I literally talk to him every day. You know what I mean? So there's a ton of people. But like I said earlier, when you put me on the spot, my brain immediately goes, run away. And I don't have the actual thoughts. But if I come back to you in like 6 hours, I'll have some answers.
All right. So hopefully we can see at least their work and more. And that relates to the next question. Which toy photographer, this is specific to toy photography, that inspired you throughout the years?
You know what? That's wow. It's a few people. Okay. So one of them is One Cam, because I've known him personally for a very long time. He's a very good person. We haven't talked recently since this whole pandemic started, but One Cam helped me realize that I loved crossovers. I've always did, and I shouldn't be ashamed to share the crossover stuff. That's why I got all my crossover confidence from.
Cool.
Then there is Shishio over in Japan. Shishio is one of the people who told me that nice lighting is very important. And I think otherwise, there are friends that I have, numerous amounts of friends who I follow and talk to in real life, who I bounce back ideas from, and we really just have a good time. So it's just, it's all of that, all of it. It's hard because it's not just one person. One thing I've learned in life is that if you're taking from only the things that are right in front of you, you won't learn anything. I take from everything around me, good and bad. And I take it as an overall course in life where it's like, all right, I messed up there. How can I take that and apply that to everything else and make it better? So my friends are a diverse group of people who I've learned everything from, which allows me to be better.
Nice. I love that answer, at least. And then mix it up, add your own style. Right. And speaking of your own style, let me just share a few of the custom work from your vlogs.
Okay.
So, yep. Okay.
Change. I've actually been trying to update that lately, so it should have some updated galleries in there as well too.
Cool. And well, I've just taken a look at a few of them. One of them is the CJESIM. I'm not sure if I pronounce it correctly. Okay. So, well, could you tell us more about this custom figure?
Well, that is a diabolic body on a CJ Ninja suit with a custom head from Old Boy. The reason why I featured my head on it because that's originally what it was made for, but I just like, you know what? Let's just pop some different heads on there and have a good time.
Cool. And nice. So, guys, if you want to check it out, go to d-amazing.net. We have a special page for that, as well as this one. This one is one of the first in your entries, and one of the personally thing I like. I'm a fan of that.
So it's a completely different me. That King is by B's Customs. I love B. Everyone, well, if you didn't know, I love King, like from Tekken. He's my favorite character in Tekken. And for a long time, I waited for someone to make a figure, and they didn't. But now Storm is doing one. So expect a lot of people getting beat up by that when it releases.
Especially this move is one of my favorites.
A muscle buster, baby.
A muscle buster, yeah. And the combos and going, it brought me nostalgia just by looking at these pictures earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a comment. Nothing wrong with you making a few extras of what you do best. So we are indeed hoping to get that to help each other at least, because we know that we're gonna get a lot from you. If you are to say yes, if we are to finalize that.
Well, it's not that I didn't want to do it. I realized that a lot of people are going through a lot in the middle of this pandemic, and it's hard to hear, especially in America. So I don't know how you guys are doing over there. For me to assume like, hey, they just have extra spending money they can give me out of their hard-earned pockets. I'm not going to do that to people, which is why I put off doing anything like that for a very long time.
I see. So, well, now that we have a good communication, at least we can get the context, and you know the context, and we would pretty much want that really. And it's a way for us to help you out as well.
Right? Yeah, we'll figure it out. I promise we'll figure it out.
All right. So, John Arbin, his girlfriend says hi.
Hello, John Arbin's girlfriend.
And let's talk about that collab. Rai de la Cruz is the one who mentioned about Photoshop, hoping to get a collaboration from you. Walang tulugan. Hopefully. So his comment or his Instagram is FigFX Official.
Hold on, I'm gonna go follow now. Hold on.
Cool.
There we go. All right.
Cool. All right. Ryan Gomez says walang tulugan, meaning we won't sleep. Really. Ryan or Deca Bulencia, I hope that we can get through most of the comments. I know that we're gonna miss a few of your comments, so guys, be patient with us. What action figure is not available in the market that you'd want to have? I guess we pretty much answered that earlier, right?
Did we? No, not one that's in the market.
Oh, that's not.
Probably the Mythic Legion's Brontis. I really like that big one-eyed orange ogre. So I want that. I had it at one point, but when Ichigo needed his surgery, I sold it. So I would want that back.
Cool. Mark Steven asks your thoughts on Mifek's Hush Superman. Could you say he's the best 112 scale Superman to date?
I can't say that because there's a bunch of other Supermen about to come out. So I'm going to wait.
Okay.
I would say I very much like that Superman, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which like you just had that on your channel.
Yeah, just finished reviewing it.
Yeah. Can we message you on Instagram for a possible collaboration with you? We just need to email you in your shots. I'm down to it.
Do not message me on Instagram. I have so much anxiety about the 974 messages that I haven't answered. Please email me.
Please email. Okay. So hopefully
contact is on my website.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Please don't message me on Instagram. I can literally finish 100 of those a day and still be another 100 by tomorrow.
A very interesting question from Christian. Are you more of a collector or like I just want to take photos of a figure type of person?
I would say I just want to take photos of a figure. I don't consider myself a collector.
Okay.
Because there's a stigma around a collector, right? You have to keep it in box. You have to keep it pristine. You have to collect the whole line. I don't want to do none of that shit. Oh, excuse me. I don't want to do any of that. Like, I want to enjoy the toys. You can call them action figures all you want, but I know that they're toys. So I'm here to enjoy my toys.
Cool. Yep. And that's what they're for, right? For you to enjoy them.
Collecting has become exhausting because a lot of people make it something that it's not. We're supposed to enjoy our toys, not sit down, collect boxes, and then get mad at each other. We're not supposed to do that.
Yeah. Guys, box collectors, please enjoy your toys. I'm just kidding.
No. They can enjoy it, but that's a different. That's a different type of thing. I'm talking about for us who, we enjoy taking out. because box collectors, their enjoyment is collecting the art. You got to appreciate that too. We don't have that level of appreciation that they have for it. So I don't try to diss people who like things the same things as us, but in a different way. Is the word.
I see. And probably just let people enjoy however they want to enjoy the toys, perhaps, and not
Especially if
just
they paid money for it. It's theirs now, not yours.
exactly, right? And
Yep.
as long as we don't hate on each other, it should be good, right?
Yeah.
The shooting words of wisdom from left to right. Yes, we're very, very happy with this. Since when did you love start loving tonkatsu?
Tokusatsu.
Tokusatsu.
I've always loved it. My brother actually raised me on it, which is why I knew about it even since I was young.
Nice. Okay. I guess it's time for our next part. We're nearing towards the end. Before we read the other comments, I know, guys, it's not gonna stop, but hopefully we can get a part 2 of this one. And it's time for quiz time. Okay.
Quiz.
Quiz. All right. So, guys, get ready for the question. If you're ready, say yes on the comments. Yep. The comment section is gonna explode. Hoping we can get back to the other comments. Okay.
I haven't seen any comments yet, so I'm just worried.
hopefully, we see a lot right now. Yes, they are indeed ready. So John Arbin is one of them. I guess the others are starting to type.
Oh, there it is.
The question. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Next. Okay. Get ready for the next battle. I'm just kidding. Get ready. They are ready. Okay. You can stop now. I know that you are. Okay. Get ready. But wait. Let me show you what the prize is first. Guys, get a chance to win from our friend Joff Villaruz, or known as Prince Draco in Instagram. We are gonna win a Dragon Ball Z Figurized Super Saiyan Vegito. Okay, so if you are ready, let's begin. Okay. Question is, the first one to get the right answer gets the prize. What is the Amazing's real name? It has to be complete. First and last name. Yeah.
First and last name. Don't
First
cheat.
and last name. I want to get that prize, but it's for our viewers, for your fans.
No, they're your fans. They're your fans.
No, your fans.
I'm only here so I won't get fined.
Okay. We have one answer. That's Prince Draco is the one who gave us, but the correct answer is, the first one is, it's from Gem.
Jim knew. Jim cheated.
Gem cheated.
Jim already knew.
All right. But Gem, congratulations. Gem won the Super Saiyan Vegito. Yeah. So guys, I know that you know Mr. Prince's complete name. How do you pronounce the first name?
Darius.
Darius.
Yes. Okay. It's very simple, but I blame my mother. She spelled it differently.
Darius. This is a misspell, so
no, it's not your fault.
Yep. The correct spelling was from Gem. He's the one who got it first. First name and last name is correct. So congratulations, Gem. You won Super Saiyan Vegito. Please message Prince Draco immediately after this so we can ship it out to you. And later on, we are also gonna raffle off two more prizes. Well, that's in our next show at 7 p.m. later tonight. Okay. Oh yeah, happy dance. Tulog na Gem means go sleep. Go sleep, Gem. You already won. That's from Ryan Gomez, right?
Ryan Siller.
Chester's blaming the keyboard because O and I are near each other. And then
I'm okay with blaming the keyboard because it actually tells me my own name is wrong too. So I believe him. My own phone tells me my name is wrong sometimes.
Autocorrect as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're nearing the end. It's time for us. yeah, hopefully we can get back. I'll send you a few of the questions, perhaps. Hoping we can post them and we can enjoy our next, probably a second session if
Okay.
needed, perhaps. But yeah, since yeah, all good things must come to an end, I'll just please entice us with a critic me. I told you that we are gonna review a few photos,
Yeah.
hoping you can give us tips on these photos. Okay,
Okay.
let's start off with the first entry. This is, I don't know if this one's staged or not, but if you can see it, okay.
I can see it.
Yep. So, tell us, well, if you want to share something about that you like or things that could be improved on this shot as well.
Okay. No, I like it because it has. Okay, I can tell that the colors have been edited, but there's nothing wrong with that. I like that it makes it stand out. Um, I like the eyes. I always like when people add the eye color to the glow. It's always spectacular. Since you want to be critic and I have your permission, I would have changed the angle. Like the tilting of the head should have been a little bit. Great example. If you put your knee up and you're decayed with the card, your mannerism is going to show like you're tilting the head because you already know that you're better than everyone else. So I would have probably done a better head tilt. But I like everything about this. The framing is very nice, but there is a lot of negative space. So maybe you zoom in a bit more. But otherwise, I really like the shot. I always enjoy Kamen Rider stuff, so this is a big plus for me.
Cool. And the person who said this kind of cheated that he knew that you liked Kamen Rider stuff. So let me just go to our next photo. Yeah, he kind of cheated in that sense. Here's one from Chris Lina. And that's me. But yeah, I'd like this shot perhaps to for you to give tips on this shot.
Okay, so framing is nice. The lighting is the only thing that's really uneven. I'm not going to say anything about the posing because these are the type of figures that don't give you the best kind of posing. So you did a very good job. But I would have probably put more emphasis on like the little details where it's Nightwing may have been better with a rope around him. It seemed like he was more helpless.
I see.
The angle is fine. The harsh light though is a little too much because you can see the bulb.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So what you want to do is with stuff like this, from behind where your diorama is, the light should go across. So if this is where your diorama is, the light should point. The light should point across, as opposed to directly into the window. But yeah,
Got it.
that way you could have put up both windows.
Cool. Nice, nice. Oh yeah. So it lights up not just one. Thank you.
Yeah.
That is very, very helpful. Let's see what comments we have. Thanks, D. That means a lot. That's something from Chester. He's the one who posted the Kamen Rider shot.
Okay.
So actually, we don't have a few, or we don't have much that have that ask for this, but probably things that you may have liked that you liked on a few of the things that we're gonna show next. Things that they should continue in these shots. Okay.
Okay.
This is one of them.
This one is solid. It's framed really well. You can see the entire pic. The posing is really good for a Venom pool. And it sets an ambiance and mood. I really like this one.
Cool. Right. So the posing, thank you so much. Let me do one more.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So this one, we have photos that were used in post.
Okay.
Okay. So do you think does it have anything that it can improve on, or do you think what are things that you liked about this photo as well?
Well, the posing is solid. That's not an issue at all. Again, I am not a pro at Photoshop, but I am really good with perspective. And the only issue with this is that the two don't blend seamlessly. So the explosion looks fine, but then the direction of the explosion with the needles and below where the foot is, you can see the actual thing that was exploding, and it doesn't make sense and for direction wise of the explosion.
I
So
see.
I would have probably chosen a different explosion. But the posing on this is solid, and even the background is solid. It was just the direction for me that threw it off.
Direction of the explosion, all right?
Yeah.
So hopefully, on our next shots, guys, you could consider the angle. So the angle of the explosion, should it be upwards or from the top view?
Well,
Do you
no, no.
think?
So here's the thing. I don't know what this person was thinking, so I can't assume.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
let's say if he's jumping and the explosion is shooting him upward, wouldn't the explosion be directly under him? But because if he's not shooting up, like if he's shooting up and outward, then it's actually fine. Because then the needles also point that way too. But then you also think about gravity. It doesn't just shoot directly out. See all those pins and needles?
Mhm.
They're shooting directly out, while his direction proves a different direction. You
I
know?
see. Ah, okay.
So if you could just get rid of those needles, everything else actually will make it fit a lot better.
Got it. Okay. All right. So even these little details, I mean, if you pay attention to them, at least that's what I'm getting. It would change, or it may throw it off. Just these small details.
But it's only my own fault because I have to spend
Mhm.
my days looking at my own photos all the time. And
Mhm.
because you asked me to criticize them, I'm looking
Yep.
for these things now. But if I was just enjoying the photo, I would enjoy these.
Yep. Well, yeah, yeah. Actually, that's something that, well, I guess we're keen about in our group. That what we strive, at least this is our way of grinding. That's why we have a critic me, for people to help each other out, and this is something that we appreciate really. Coming from someone that we look up to give tips on perspective, not just for the person that we're looking at right now, or the shot that we're looking at, something that we can apply to our shots as well. Even the small details. I'm really happy that you have these eyes, or you have the eyes for to see this such small details. Really, I'm if I'm not jealous, really, I am jealous that you would have the eyes. Really,
No, don't be.
um,
My, don't be because I do this a lot, and it's why like I said, I only do this if you ask my like permission to, because I won't give critique like if you don't ask for it. I
true.
won't. It's
Okay,
not my
so
place unless it's asked.
yeah, yeah. And we talked about this offline, right? Or
Yeah.
before we went live, that you just don't want to be that, for sorry for the word, that asshole who just, or that, yeah, that asshole who goes into shots and then comment bad
Yeah,
things
I
about
never
that.
want to be that guy. Never
Yeah.
want to be that guy. I've had my
Okay.
experience with the other end of that, where somebody was being that guy to me, and it makes you feel terrible, even if they are right, which is fine. But it's the presentation of doing it. Like it's like in real life, you wouldn't take unsolicited advice from a stranger, right? I mean, you probably take it
Yeah.
from your therapist, and that's because you pay him. But you
Yep.
wouldn't take it from a stranger you know off the street.
Got it.
So
Exactly.
that's how it seems.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. We'll just browse through a few more comments. One of these coming days or month, I'm gonna make a photo that's dedicated only for D. Right, so he's gonna dedicate a photo for you, because I have that on my list for now, and I have a lot of different ideas on my list. All right. He's on his second cup of coffee, and now while watching No Sleeping for Now, boys. Okay.
Well, it's going to be
Um,
a long night for you. It's going to be a long night for me too.
but it's almost well, noon in your area, right?
It's 12:30 p.m. here now.
12:30 p.m. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Now, we are not gonna take much. We're not gonna take any more comments, but probably we'll ask you one last thing.
Okay.
Do you have any tips for beginners, or anything that you could say to someone who's starting out in photography, toy photography in general, toy collecting, or anything that you'd want to share?
This tip goes out for everyone, including beginners. Don't stop having fun. The second you stop having fun, there's no point in doing this anymore. I'm not even joking. If you are not having fun, what is the point of you collecting toys from your childhood or your adulthood or a show that you watch? If you're not having fun, stop doing it. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean, stop, reevaluate everything, and get back to enjoying it. Because there's a lot going on in the world that is going to make you feel otherwise, and you should at least be able to enjoy your hobby. Um, if you don't want to pose it, don't stress it. If you want to get better, make sure you ask for real advice from friends and take it, and don't take it personal. Um, and you should grow. Never stop trying to learn too. That's a very big thing. Um, Learning is important. I learn new things every day. I learned a new word today from you guys. So and I already forgot it. Wow, damn. But I'm going to try to remember it. But the point that I'm making is trying to learn something, making it a habit, and growing from that as you continue to do these things will always be the better of things coming. I would tell you the line that follows up with that, but we're going to save that for last.
Nice. That's great. That is great advice. Thank you so much. Well, for sharing these things with us, and we appreciate your time. You taking your time off of things, your lunchtime at least.
It's all
We
good.
appreciate. And guys, if you haven't done it yet, I posted it on the comment section. So if you, well, first like Geek Clicks, if you, so you'd be alerted on the when we go live, because we have upcoming later on Edong Espinosa, one of our funny guys in the Philippines. I know that the humor may not translate well to you, to America or to other countries, but yeah,
Different thing.
he's a funny guy. But yeah, guys, watch or if you haven't done it yet, I know that you guys are subscribed to it, but click on the notification bell icon so you'd be notified when the amazing posts another video or so. This is what I do, so that's actually why I'm updated um, with the last video, which is the Kamen Rider. Well, the last one that I watched was the Mafex Superman. Hush.
Don't
And
worry.
if you
Real soon.
Nice. And the last one, if you haven't done it yet, subscribe to or follow The Amazing on Instagram. Okay. So
Yeah,
we have
that one's gonna be more updated than anything else.
and I really love your custom figure, honestly.
I love that.
Okay, so lastly, a few things on our comment section, and people are really thankful. Thanks, D. We learned a lot. Thank you. People are really thankful for this. Thanks for the device and the follow, man, from Rai de la Cruz. Done. I guess the notification. Thank you, Sir Christian. Thanks, big thanks to you both, and thank you everyone for watching Geeklicks. Thank you for following The Amazing, and thank you, The Amazing. Thank you, Darius, for sharing us, well, inspiring us really. In every video,
Don't worry about it.
well, actually, in every video, in everything that you say, at least towards the end, one thing I appreciate most about everything is the way you care about your watchers. That they
Yeah.
should drink their water.
Yeah, I mean it's important. Like you'll probably feel better. Trust me.
That is true. And we have water and beer as well, but don't forget to
Well,
drink
It's
pure
okay
water.
to have beer tonight. It's nighttime for you, so it's totally fine. Like if I had a beer early this morning, I'd probably be a butthead. Don't be like me. But I have water. I've been drinking my water all day. So I had a little bit of orange juice too, but it was morning, so I think that's okay.
Nice. Well, stay awesome, D, and thank you. Thank you so much for sharing us everything. At least we really appreciate it, and hoping we can collaborate soon on that seminar. Perhaps we're gonna look forward to it. So
Yeah, if we can get things going, we'll do it.
a lot of love from your fans here in the Philippines, and thank you. Again, this is Chris Lina on behalf of Geeklicks, and we have The Amazing here, a very special episode. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a great day and have a good morning, everyone.
As always, guys, take care. Please be good, do good, drink your water.
Later.